Yuhu semuanya, selamat datang kembali lagi di Neko. Ya, kita bakal lanjut lagi memainkan Hogwarts Legacy. Ya, setelah di part kemarin kita sudah diberikan ujian ya. Masih melanjutkan ujiannya sih sama si Profesor Rakau. Ya kan? Nah, kemarin kita juga udah ngelawan bos ya. Di sini nih. Berdebat bosnya. Oke, sekarang kita lanjut aja ke sana. Learn the trial secret. Lulu. Kan kalau ini runtuh kan gak lucu. Nah. Wah, patung siapa ini?
Another pensive.
Pensive. Nah, sebentar itu kita ambil dulu. Apa ini sih? Your slot are full ya. Nah, kita buangin dulu satu. Gak pakai aja nih hijau-hijau. Kita buang. Terus soalnya ini ampas semua ntar gue jual. Kita ambil, bagus nggak? Not bad. Kita pakai langsung guys. Mana sih? Oh ini dia. Ini juga ada cuma level 29. Pakai ini dulu. Yang paling gue permasalahan ini sih. Kalau misalnya setiap kita ganti gear gitu ya, yang appearance-nya itu berubah juga. Jadi makan waktu.
Revelio.
Kita lihat masih ada lagi nggak? Oh udah satu doang. Shush. Kita patungnya cakep gitu. Percipara ke memories. Oh ini memori. Kita bakal melihat memori. Patungnya nangis tuh. Rahasia tentang ancient magic lagi kah ini? Atau tentang perempuan yang sebelumnya?
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago. But the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of it.
Tadi kita sudah melihat ingatan dari si Profesor Rackham ya. Nah kan itu tentang cewek itu lagi ya. Kayaknya dia sedang mencari cara untuk nyelamatin ayahnya Pak. Ya kan? Soalnya ayahnya tuh antara sakit atau merasa kehilangan tadi, tentang kehilangan siapa? Saudaranya ya.
More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the
Terus
map
juga
chamber.
si ceweknya itu udah jadi salah satu profesor di Hogwarts. Ya, jadi profesor yang sama kayak profesor si Hackett ya, Deepens Dark Art. Tapi udah itu doang sih yang diliatin. Kayaknya masih banyak kayak trial gini lagi yang harus kita lewatin ya, supaya ceritanya menjadi jelas gitu. Nah, sekarang kita menuju keluar dari tempat ini. Nah, sekarang return to map chamber. Oke, kita kembali ke dimana Profesor Fig dan lukisannya si Profesor Rackham. Nah, kita laporan dulu nih. Apa yang kita temuin? Loh, normally si Rookwood
What have we
Charles.
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood.
Maybe I've seen you before.
We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then,
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a
ini
connection
Rookwood
to
ini.
Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the pensive.
Before the witch from the last pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ramrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Serona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go,
Kenapa lo? Aja. Jadi si Dora ya, yang cewek yang tadi dalam ingatan itu ya, dia pengen gunain ancient magic untuk melepaskan atau menghilangkan rasa sakit. Nah, rasa sakit ini rasa sakit entah luka dalam hati atau luka fisiknya, nggak tahu. Nah, terus sebelum itu kita akan bertemu dengan si Rinora dari ya Hogsmeade itu yang di bar tang goblin ya. Nah, sekarang kita bakal ngomong dulu sama si Charles Rookwood yang ada hubungannya kayaknya sama si Victor Rookwood villain yang ngebantu si Ranrock. Udah deket banget apa ngomong ya?
Professor?
have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path.
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, You should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
Ditch Keeper. Nah, dapat trofi. Wih. Masuk musim gugur kah? Wow. Ada musim-musimnya. Ih, keren sih dia. Cakep sih ini. Cakep. Ada musim gugurnya, guys. Apakah interiornya bakal berubah juga? Sekarang kita keluar dulu.
I should ask Serona at the
Buset.
Three Broom.
Banyak amat.
Spectacular news! The broom up.
Revelio.
Stop by the shop when you can.
Ini banyak banget side questnya. Main questnya ada 3. Ini Al-Mohora, itu Caretaker. Terus ada Beast Class. Wah nih, Beast Class nih, yang kayak di trailer yang hewan. Kayaknya bisa nangkep hewan. Gak
I
sabar.
hope you will come and see me about a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
Oke. Ada email dari Gliding Wood. Itu kayaknya profesor juga ya. So, terus kita buka email. Mail, mana mail? Mail, all post. Mana sih? Nah, ini dia. Hobi yang ada Gliding Wood, Caretaker. Oh, ini pengen ngajarin Al-Mohora ya dia. Ih. Iya dong, berbeda dong suasananya langsung dong.
Please see me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you.
Profesor
I'd
online.
like to teach you descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
Oh, ada profesor ini kayaknya saudaraan sama si Natsai online nih. Quest mana quest? Banyak bacok. Nah, ada ini, ada collector bogi. Kita harus nyari ini dulu supaya dia yang descendo. Terus ini ada apa lagi nih sebab terus ada depulso. Wah, ada base class, bis. Kita ke bis. Ini dulu lah. Al-Mohora dulu dah. Kita ke Al-Mohora dulu. Belajar buat ngebuka kunci yang digembok. Pintu yang digembok. Jauh gak sih? Oh, udah keting. Itu jalan kaki aja berarti.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Iya, berisik lu. Ngomongnya selalu sama lagi itu. Nice to see you, old friend. Young friend. Kita masuk sini. Kita mau siapa, belajar sama siapa? Nah, ini dia nih. Muka-mukanya muka-muka antagonis banget ya. Muka-muka maling ya. Aduh, jangan boleh rasis ya guys.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon,
Oh, bukan
Hogwarts
profesor ya, dia
caretaker.
caretaker.
At your service.
Caretaker tuh apa?
First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night.
Langsung time skip. Oh, keren. Langsung malam hari kan. Batunya bersinar pas di malam hari doang.
Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Oh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed, which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience.
Oh, orang Korea deh ya.
Those statues are
Demigas.
demiguises.
Demigas nih
The
makhluk yang
moons,
bisa
I
melihat masa depan.
assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of two statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
Jadi dia butuh bantuan kita untuk melepas atau menghilangkan patung-patung itu ya. Yang patung yang bersinar cuma saat malam hari ya kan. Nah, tapi saya patung itu kayak dideketin sama Demigus ya. Terus Demigus kayaknya sangat intinya sangat antara benci sama apa sih namanya? Ya pokoknya sama orang ini agak slack lah. Terus dia nyuruh kita gitu. Karena kita itu tidak kenal takut ya, karena popularitas kita naik saat melawan troll. Kurang lebih begitulah. What's in it for me?
Why would I do this? Seems all risk and no reward.
Oh, rest assured, there's very little risk, and there is, in fact, a reward. I will teach you a particularly useful spell.
Sebagai
First,
hadiahnya
you
kita
know
bakal
how to
ngajarin
cast a
kita
disillusionment
spell
charm,
baru.
correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahamora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Nah, sekarang kita diajarin Al-Mahura. Panjang banget, tumben. Kira kita belajar spell buat maling, guys. Atau membuka gembok kayak. Terus kita pikir ini, kita ini, lalu ke mana sih? Mana spellnya? Oh enggak deh, cuma deketin doang. Dia udah otomatis.
Hello, Hamora.
Use LN lima spark and man, gini. Terus gerak terus. Ah, ini kah? Mana sih? Sini. Terus. Mana sih bukanya? Mau dikasih petunjuk apa cara bukanya ya? Gimana dah? Gimana sih? Usahain to move spark and rotate the deal until both reverse gear and activator is lock. Gimana cok? Apakah ini harus ke sini? Apakah ini harus ke sini? Oh gini. Oh alah. Buset, gue dari tadi muter.
Well done! You're in!
Ini dong.
Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you.
Iya.
This is a restricted area of the castle after all.
Oke. Later the moon in the perfect bedroom. Itu buset gue karena belum tahu ya. Jadi itu analognya kudu dimain dua-duanya cuy, buat nahan, buat ini ya ampun. Padahal mah kalau udah dapat spell tinggal ting langsung buka gitu ya kan. Harus ada spell dulu ya Allah. Kudu kayak main game bully ya. Oke nih kita harus pakai sihir ngilang ya supaya nggak ketahuan mereka ini para penjaga. Nah emang disuruh maling ini. Bukan maling sih. Gue sel 2 tuh. Oh, aspecting enemies. Oh shit. Wah, elah ada itu nih. Nah, bisa deh. Ke atas.
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Shit.
Is that so?
Ke atas ya.
We're raising a generation of coddle
Ih, lari.
cake-wrappers that can scarcely...
Shit.
This must be the
elah.
prefect's bathroom.
Ada lagi segala. Sini nih. Terus gini. Terus kita cari. Nah. Nah, kita ada set. Plak. Ya kan. Ah, udah paham nih. Awal-awal emang ribet sih itu.
Stirring up trouble. Perhaps Ranrock and Hislop wouldn't be so combative.
Tampil set. Belajar maling guys. Sekarang kita keluar.
Anyway, I'm not afraid of a goblin rebellion. My marks in Professor Hector's class was superb. I don't think that's what that was.
Oke, sekarang kita ke atas. Menghindari para penjaga. Oh shit.
What are you up to now?
Waduh.
On account of my venomous tentacular.
Not at the
Kayak
moment,
profesor
no.
lagi. Ada
Plenty of
Profesor
other
Ekat,
perils
ada
and pitfalls
Profesor
to send
Garlic,
them my
my
way,
waifu. Hihihi, lari.
Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds
Kita
now.
ambil surat dulu.
I suppose Professor Black knows best,
Ntar aja gue
but
bacanya.
the students are terribly disappointed about
Lawan,
Quidditch
Cok.
being cancelled.
Jangan diambil, ntar aja.
Hufflepuff? path.
Mungkin jebakan.
Ravenclaw?
I know when I see a winning bet, and Ravenclaw would not have been that. Not this year, anyway.
I'm partial to Hufflepuff myself.
Mana nih? Balik sini. Tak apa mereka yang ngobrolin itu, Profesor Garlic sama Profesor Eckhart. Hampir aja ketahuan. Oli ngomongin Quidditch. Nah, sekarang kita udah dapat keduanya, kita balik ke si Mr. Moon. Nah, iya lagi lah. Jalan. Loh. Dikit-dikit jalan. Loh. Majunya yang banyak apa? Nah, kayak gitu. Maju dikit-dikit banget. Oi. Udah, surat. Ambil. Nah, udah aman di sini mah. Gue udah dapat patung-patungnya nih.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh goodness, you're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined with your help to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
Nah, jadi kita kalau mau ningkatin sihir Al-Mahoranya kan ada level 1, level 2, level 3 ya kan. Nah, supaya bisa ningkatin itu, kita harus nyari patung ini. Patung-patung para demigus itu. Ada. Nah, kita mau tanya ada berapa sih semuanya
How
total?
many statues are there to find?
I don't know precisely, but I've spotted dozens.
Ya, dia juga gak tahu.
Seems they're everywhere I look. You have your work cut out for you, if you were to ever unravel their meaning.
Buset, berarti patungnya kesebar di seluruh map dong. Hah? Repot.
You mentioned offering something in exchange for my assistance.
I did. Once you've brought me enough moons, I'll show you even more powerful forms of Alahamora. Not every lock is as easy to pick as the faculty towers.
Ya kan? Nah, kalau kita udah ngumpulin ya beberapa patung itu, kita bakal diajarin
Understood.
atau diupgrade ke
keep an eye out.
Al-Mahoranya.
I appreciate that.
Selesai.
Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Ya. Oke, beres. Halo kucing. And now, sekarang kita udah mendapatkan spell Al-Mahora, jadi kita bisa ngebuka pintu-pintu yang dikunci, guys. Tapi baru level 1 ya. Sekarang kita bakal menyelesaikan main quest. Udah. Main quest satu lagi di mana? Di Hogsmeade kah? Oh iya, ketemu si ini nih. Si Rona. Sure. Ya kan? The Man Behind the Moons. Ya. Sekarang kita ke bis kelas. Kita akan ke kelas cara menangani para hewan mistik atau hewan sihir. Berarti kayak jadi ini dong, kayak yang di film Fantastic Beasts. Siapa namanya? Si Newt ya, Newt's Commander. Tapi kayaknya gue belum ke sono dah. Jadi bisa terlihat dulu. Kelamaan kalau jalan. Kita travel aja ke sini. Selama lama ada pas travel kita gunakan dengan baik, guys. Aduh, sorry ya, ngomongnya rada-rada nih. Baru bangun tidur langsung main game ini. Wow, berarti kelasnya ada di dekat kelas astronomi. Jauh amat dari sini ya. Salah travel kayaknya gua. Gak beda jauh tadi jaraknya. Makin jauh ya. Aduh, ngabisin waktu aja ini mah. Buset, kelasnya ada di sebelah. Lah. Kok diajak muter gue ini anjing? Sini kan? Oh, di luar anjay. Kelasnya ada di luar, cu. Enggak nih? Ini. Ya kan di luar kelasnya, pantes. Gue kira dalam gedung. Nah, adalah mulai bis kelas. Rame. Profesor kah?
Welcome, everyone.
Namanya
I
Profesor
see you've
Howin.
already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own
Ini apa
way
sih? Burung dodo ya?
dangerous,
Mirip burung dodo ya?
especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howin. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howin's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue.
Ucul banget aja, bola-bulu.
You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience.
Brush? Oke. Oh, nambah dong spellnya. Terus sebelum base. Oke. Kita ini. Kita sikat.
That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be.
Matanya gede banget aja.
Would you mind giving him some beast feed?
Oke, sekarang kita ngasih makan, guys. Udah main Pokemon ya. Nih, kasih lo.
What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think.
Ini kayak hamster.
I think we can safely
Lidahnya
say that
lidah
Gerald
kadal lah
likes
ya.
you.
Panjang
That's
banget.
good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition and cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Lah, kandang hewan, kandang bis.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes.
Diapain itu?
Stupid thing.
Loh. Apa tadi?
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent?
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Walah. Sengabat tuh bocah shelter ini.
Let's go.
Ah, lu gue geplak lo. Mau dicabut kuping ini ya guys, kumisnya.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the measles just as you did
sekarang
with
kita
Jared.
adalah merawat kucing ini, knizel namanya. Nah, kita brush knizel sama nyikat sama ngasih makan dia. Nih tuh. Sikat dulu. Nih, gua kasih makan nih. No, makan lo.
The measles really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
Oh, nggak bisa sekaligus ya. Kalau lagi disikat-sikat, kalau lagi makan, makan.
Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Oke, ada apa dah, Profesor Howin? Apakah ada urusan dengan MC?
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
Bagaimana tentang pelajaranmu tentang para hewan ini? This make me nervous. Gue coba
It was
enjoy.
wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other fifth years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Nah, jadi ada habitat, para habitat hewan-hewannya itu ini ya, dirusak sama orang-orang si Rookwood. Nah, terus sekarang kita kemana? Pelajarannya udah selesai dan sekarang kita akan ngobrol dengan Poppy, teman sekelas kita dari Hufflepuff. Kenapa lo?
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet in the forest.
Ada seseorang yang ingin dia kenalkan nih sama kita di hutan. Oke.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
Tunjukin
I'd
jalannya.
hoped I would.
Let's go. Kita akan bersama
I
Poppy
wouldn't
pergi
take
ke
just
hutan ya,
anyone there.
untuk bertemu
In
dengan
fact,
kenalannya.
you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise.
Bocil banget anjir.
Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you.
Sebuah tempat yang ingin dia
Don't
ingin
worry,
perhatian
we're
kita.
nearly there. It's just ahead.
Udah deket nih di depan sana. Wah.
stand back.
Wanjay, Hippogriff cu. Buset, kenalannya Hippogriff. Wow, dia mistimer berarti nih.
Please meet Highwing.
Woi, namanya Highwing.
Isn't she just magnificent?
Sangat luar biasa ya.
Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
Oh, Bo, kita harus menunduk gitu ya kan, ya menunjukkan kesopanan gitu, asik. Ya, Bo. Kurang menunduk ah, ini menunduk sampai ke inti bumi ya, merendah ya. Woi, pegang, awas lu ntar dipatok kan.
I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like.
Kita bisa ngasih makan sekarang.
I come and check on her
sama
every once
sikat.
in a while.
Gue sikat dulu.
Her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
Kok lucu nih, gue kasih makan nih. Hop, tuh. Makan deh tuh. Lahap.
So, what did you think of Highwing?
Luar biasa, brilliant.
I thought she was brilliant.
Oh, itu
Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
Jadi ada yang nangkep hewan-hewan ini, dan dia tuh si poacher ini ada di mana-mana ya. Dan bahkan kementerian atau ministry itu nggak bisa menolong gitu habitat mereka. Ini terdengar mencurigakan ya.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
Okay.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Yes, selesai juga bis kelas ya kan. Kita bersama Poppy akan meng-track para poacher ya. Sebenarnya apa yang mereka rencanakan ya. Supaya agar siapa tuh namanya Hippogriff itu tetap aman. Nah, kan? The Man Behind the Moon. So ini mah yang Demigus. Ini Dandelion. Ini kelas Glacius di Pulso. Oke lah. Yaudah guys, sampai di sini dulu. Kita udah nyelesain 2 main quest. Terus 1 lanjutin yang kemarin yang ruang rahasia itu ya. Rahasia dari Ancient Magic tentunya. Melihat memori. Oke, terima kasih yang sudah nonton. Jangan lupa like videonya, jangan lupa subscribe channel gue. Terus kalau kalian punya kritik dan saran, silahkan berikan aja di kolom komentar ya, supaya channel gue makin berkembang gitu. Oke, thank you semuanya. Sorry ya rada lemes ya. Habis ini lanjut kerja lagi. Ship malam. Oke semuanya, thank you. Goodbye. Bye bye.